Welcome to the Vanilla to Vixen podcast. This show contains adult content, so if you are under 18 or easily offended, please switch off now. Mr. and Mrs. N are not qualified relationship counsellors. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Now the disclaimer is out of the way. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our journey from Vanilla to Vixen.
And welcome to episode 207 of Vanilla to Vixen. We are your hosts, Mr. and Mrs. N, also sometimes known as
the Naughty Couple.
Hello, Mrs. N.
Hello, Mr. N.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 207. We have a very special guest later on in the show.
We're going on the road.
We're out on the road. We're in the studio at the moment, but we're going over to the V2V Club over in Nuneaton.
Yes.
In Warwickshire, and we have got a very special guest, only the one and only Tina Vonteese.
Oh, can't wait. It's been ages.
I know it has. But meanwhile, we're just recovering.
I was going to say, have you recovered yet?
Not yet, no.
Me neither.
We're recovering from a mental weekend at the V2V Club.
It was huge this weekend.
On Friday, we had the Sexy Supes Party.
We did.
With Mr. and Mrs. MS Chaps 90 from Fab Swingers.
And then on Saturday, we had the Roll to Play party with the amazing Roger and the Cabin Girl.
And it was my birthday weekend.
And it was your birthday weekend. Oh, yes, I must tell people, you know, the special gift that you got.
We'll talk about that in a bit. On the Friday,
yes,
I thought people were arriving like ridiculously early.
They did.
But earlier on than that, because what happened was about 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I saw somebody running down an Eton High Street with a cape on. He literally whizzed past me.
Right.
Literally whizzed past me. I said, "Are you going to the Super Sexy Supes Party later on?" And he said, "No." He says, "I've just left the hairdressers," he said, "without paying."
Very good. Very good.
There you go.
So, shall we now tell the viewers about our outfits? Because obviously I hadn't disclosed my outfit up until this point.
You kept it very secret. Are we going to put that photo on X?
I think we should.
So, yeah, on Fab Swingers and X, we will put our Sexy Supes heroes costumes so you can see what we looked like.
Yes. I mean, there were some amazing costumes, weren't there?
Too good.
Yeah, really good.
It was a Batman party.
Yes, a Batman through the decades party.
We had Roger, who came as proper 1960s Batman.
Yeah.
You know, the grey costume.
Blue, wasn't it?
Grey, blue cape. He looked absolutely superb. I was rocking it. I was like 1990s.
You were definitely Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. It was even on TV. I think it was on ITV or something this week.
It was.
You know, like, they're following our trend. You know, like when things happen and ITV put the film on, that's how famous V2V is now.
You did look awesome. You were a very good Michael Keaton.
Up to a point.
Yeah. And then somebody just blew you away when they walked in the door.
I was a bit, I don't think I'll let you in. That's how I felt. I went to the door to answer the door. We have doorbell systems on our club, so no one could come in that's not allowed to come in. And so we went to answer the door, and there at the door stood, I can only describe Batman.
I know.
The Batman.
The Batman.
I think it even got, that the belt with all the toys in it.
Yeah. I think we were talking like Dark Knight era, weren't we? But oh my God, did he look awesome.
Amazing. How good was Captain America?
Yeah. We had Deadpool.
Yeah.
We had some Poison Ivies. We had Harley Quinn.
Yes.
We had different stages of Harley Quinn, actually. There was quite a few other ladies in different variations. The same with Superman. We had a Clark Kent.
And it was quite warm.
It was very warm.
So the smart people wore shirts with Superman t-shirts, which Mr. Saucy did.
He did.
So he came as Clark turning into Superman, just with the S underneath it. Very smart. So you can just whip your shirt off and you're okay then, you're nice. The rest of us were sweating our bollocks off.
In our nylon costumes.
Oh, God.
Apart from Mrs. Curious Dubster, who played it really, really well. And she was Wonder Woman.
She was brilliant.
She was.
She was, yeah.
We had
really
Batgirl. Cool. Mr. Curious Dubster was Zorro.
I've got to talk about Mr. Curious Dubster. he was in the dressing room and I walked in as Batman and he was like, "Oh, you look really cool." He went, "I'm not sure my hat's right." I said, "Why? I think you look really cool." He's like, "Nah, I look like Jimmy Cricket." Bless him. He's a late 70s, 80s comedian who wore this hat with a brim that lifted up at the front.
And not only that, he couldn't get any trousers, so he ended up borrowing Mrs. Curious Dubster's leggings. For some reason, he always ends up in Mrs. Curious Dubster's clothes.
I said to him, "You should have wore the ears. You know the ears he wore for Spock, which were actually like elf ears. You should have wore them." Yeah.
And then obviously our beautiful hosts, Mr. and Mrs. MS Chaps 90.
So they are proper superhero buffs.
Yeah.
I mean, mega superhero buffs.
The way they decorated the club and their what do you call it? I suppose it is memorabilia a little bit, isn't it? They had Spider-Man masks that winked and things at you.
Yeah, actually electronically winked at you from the bar.
Iron Man's heart.
We had the Terminator's chip.
We did.
The T-800 fried chip from the Terminator 2 film.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had a quick wank over that before everyone even turned up. That was so cool. That was so cool.
Yeah, and I'm still embarrassed I made a complete arse of myself at the end of the night. Because when everybody had left and we were tidying around and everything, sometimes we just sit and chill and chat, don't we? And everybody was talking about the costumes and stuff. And I sat there and I just went, I was just a bit disappointed there wasn't any Wolverines there because he's my favourite.
And Mr. MS Chaps was Wolverine.
Was Wolverine.
He got the best Wolverine costume on. Obviously, he didn't wear the helmet all the time because he was welcoming people in. But it's like, I even stood there with the Mixer Vixen, who was behind the bar, and Mixer Vixen.
She was Catwoman.
She was very, very sexy as Catwoman.
She was very sexy.
And I went, "That is Wolverine, isn't it?" She's like, "Oh yeah." And then Mrs. N was like, "It's a shame we didn't have a Wolverine." I'm like, "What?"
In my defence, I was beyond tired. That's all I'm going to say.
I've still not got my voice back. 100%.
But do you want to reveal to the listeners what my outfit was?
Mrs. N, you pulled it out the bag. We only had one of these. Mrs. N was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yes, I was.
You were Donatello.
I was. Everybody loved it.
I'm not surprised that you looked amazing. Complete with your house on your back.
I was, yes. I had my shell.
But a huge shout out goes out to one of the winners that had a competition, didn't they, for the best dressed superhero?
Yes, they did.
One of the winners, and it was Timu Aquaman.
Oh, he looked amazing.
He was wearing like a 1950s swimming costume.
Yeah.
With a carpet rake. It was just absolutely sensational.
It was brilliant. Honestly, the club looked amazing. Mr. and Mrs. MS Chaps had done all this food for everybody. Honestly, it was just such a brilliant... They had their own cocktail. Well, it was a shot, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if you missed it, guys, you need to watch out for the next one because... It was great fun. Quick
shout out to a couple of our other hosts who all turned up. We had Kratos from the PlayStation game.
Yes.
Who was awesome.
Yes.
He looked absolutely like Kratos. I was terrified. And then the coolest absolutely the cool dudes of the club turned up. The Dark Secrets crew.
Oh my word, yes.
How amazing did they look?
Yes, we had a full-on Superman.
We had Joker.
We had a Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just literally just looked so cool.
Yeah, they did. They did. Everybody really, really went to town, and it was just the best.
And they just rocked in and went, Dark Secrets are here. They were just the coolest.
I do want to know how many people kept their capes on while they went off to play.
I saw a few flapping capes from the playroom door.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I also was rookie bar lady that night as well, giving our mix of Vixens.
So busy.
It was so busy.
It was so busy you had to go behind the bar.
I did. And I was quite proud of myself. I didn't break anything. I didn't drop anything.
We had superhero cocktails.
Yeah.
Which were like all different colours.
Yeah.
The mix of Vixen absolutely outdid herself. She was amazing.
Did.
And she's designed all these like special different cocktails or different colours for different nights.
Yeah.
Amazing party. Then Saturday night, it just rolled on. Boom, boom.
I like what you did there.
Literally, with role to play.
Yeah. So again, this time we still had Pin the Junk on the Hunk, which went down well. I'd like to say I did pretty well on this one.
You did. You stayed back. You let people pin things close to the wall.
I didn't freak out.
No, that's it.
We also had the Fucker Duck out because the weather was nice.
I didn't even get to see that. I was so busy on the Saturday.
Yeah. Well, you were also a little busy because when it kind of hit midnight...
Midnight was my birthday, so as soon as it hit midnight, ding dong, it was my birthday.
Yeah, the cabin girl had got something organised just specially for you, hadn't she?
I was waiting. I just waited there with my trousers around my ankles. No one came. I pulled my trousers up. I said this for a game of soldiers.
Well, you got blindfolded, didn't you?
Yes.
And then you were told to reach your hands out and just walk.
I wasn't sure where I was going.
Nope.
What was happening.
Nope.
What day it was. Had no idea.
You were just given the instructions that you needed to walk forward.
Yes.
Feeling your way.
Yes.
As you went through the car wash.
I had no idea what a car wash was.
A lot of people, I don't think, had heard of it.
No, and this was researched by the cabin girl, I believe.
Yes.
So I had a car wash for my birthday, and it wasn't very soapy. It was quite dry, but it was basically lots of ladies queued up, bare-breasted.
Yeah, so you literally got a line either side of you.
Two lines.
Very, very close together.
Yeah.
So as you kind of manoeuvred your way through the car wash...
Of tits.
You obviously were feeling your way through to get to the end.
I feel I might have to do it again next week because I didn't feel I got the most of it because I was terrified of treading on toes. And we even had ladies that were brand new, never been to the club before.
We did. And it was like, oh my word. I did go and have a chat with her and just say, you were so brave. You know, you literally just walked in, spur of the moment decision to come to the club.
Yeah.
And bless her, she really threw herself into it. So
I missed some of the boobs. I apologise to anyone's boobs I missed. See you next week. Because it was awesome. When I took my blindfold off and turned around and there were all these boobs everywhere, it looked a little bit like one of those soldiers' sabre arches. You know when soldier gets married and so all the other soldiers kind of like line up with the swords. These were kind of lined up with their tits out. It was amazing.
I was quite pleased that you did know that there were my boobs at the end of the tunnel.
I did. I literally got to the end of the tunnel and felt your boobs. I was like, they're Mrs. N's boobs. I never would have guessed I could have felt your boobs with a blindfold. That's a new game we've created.
It was a new game, but role to play again, completely smashed it. Brilliant fun,
amazing
so
party.
much fun, lots of laughter, lots of naughtiness.
And I feel that our crew are hosting and doing their own parties, developing their own individual identities as hosts, and it gives V2V that very special feeling, and makes the club so unique and individual, and it's all thanks to the crew. We say week after week, the reason V2V is so special is the people that attend and the hosts and all the crew and everyone that works so hard at the club.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was amazing. So thank you, a huge thank you for making my birthday boob set spectacular. It was titanium of a birthday party. So from last week to this week coming,
yes,
tonight we have the amazing Fiesta del Sol.
I've got my outfit.
Have you got an outfit?
I have got an outfit. Well, of course, it's like it's Spanish.
Latin. It's all
salsa,
Latin.
it's
Havana. It's very naughty.
All I'm going to say is it's got frills.
Right, well, I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
So it's Matt and Maddie's party tonight. There are literally a couple of tickets left.
Yeah.
All the tickets went really early for this one. We've got a couple of cancellations, so we have a couple of tickets available, spaces available. If you manage to get them, you'll have done a marvellous...
I was going to say, you guys are in for one hell of a treat.
There's literally a couple of tickets at the time of recording this. Whether it will still be available on the day, you'll have to go onto the website and check, because they're probably gone really quick.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, Saturday the 15th, we have got Flirts and Firsts.
Yes.
That's going to be a really nice night. We've got some gorgeous couples coming.
We have.
Who have never been to a club before.
Yeah, so this night's going to be really great if you're very new to the scene, or maybe you've not been to a club before. It's just going to be really relaxed, quite chilled.
We're going to be there.
We are going to be there.
You can just sit, chill out with us, have a chat and ask us any questions, wander off to the playrooms, have an explore, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just sit in the social area. We're going to have a good DJ set list on, but it's going to be relaxed and chilled. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a nice night, Saturday night.
It is. So again, if you are interested in coming to that event, just pop on the website.
V2V.uk, V number 2V. V2V.uk,
and you can purchase your tickets there,
and you can get your membership if you're a couple or a single lady. The Saturday night is just for couples and single ladies.
Yeah.
I think it's worth mentioning just before we set off, Mrs. N.
Yes.
Saturday the 22nd of August.
Oh,
the big one is back. Vanilla to Vixen.
It is.
It's Vanilla to Vixen. It's the dirty Greek night.
It's Aphrodite's temple.
Oh, I thought it was a greasy doner kebab.
Right, it could be if you want to. Which is quite apt, because at the minute, everybody's going crazy about the new Odyssey film, which is all to do with Greek mythology.
Yeah. And we've got Aphrodite's temple. It's Vanilla to Vixen.
Yeah.
There's going to be grapes all over the place.
Yeah, no smashing plates, though.
No, absolutely not. So that one is available now on V2V.uk. Tickets are now on sale for Vanilla to Vixen. It's going to be a really great night.
It is going to be a great night.
Now, Mrs. N, I think it's time to get into the brand new V2V EV with Vavavoom.
With Vavavoom. I do love our car.
You do like our car. It is quite fast.
It is pretty sexy.
I'm now a eunuch. I've cut my balls off. We've got
gone
an
to
EV,
the dark side, haven't you?
But it is. We've still got a petrol car tucked away, for a bit of fun. But we have got an EV now. It is really cool.
It is really cool.
It is quite fast.
Yeah.
And it's time to. Well, I was going to say turbocharge away, but it's got no turbocharger on it. It's like driving a Hoover. We're going to go to the V2V Club and meet the amazing Tina Vonteese. Here we are in an empty V2V Club. I feel like I'm in the Big Breakfast. Do you remember that? With
I do.
Chris Evans, then Johnny Vaughan and Denise Van Out, and I did like Denise. I was a Denise fan.
It was Paulie Yates.
Paulie Yates was awesome. But we've not got Paulie Yates. On the big bed today at the V2V Club, we have another kind of V, Tina Vonteese. Hey.
Welcome, lovely.
Oh, hello. You've let me back in again, haven't you?
We were literally just having a conversation and realised that the last time you came on the podcast was before we opened V2V Club.
I know there was lots of banging going on.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, seriously, I can't. It was the 30th of January, I believe. I was sitting here. Well, I wasn't sitting on this bed because this wasn't a bed. This was just a pile of rubble. We were sitting next door in what has now become the Egyptian room.
Yes, yeah. I've heard a story about that.
And I'll tell you about that one in a second. And I was thinking to myself, you guys haven't got a cat and mouse chance. And then I was, on the final night, I was screwing your door handle on.
You were.
And somebody said, could you paint this shower area? And I looked at bare plaster and thought, I think it's time to pull out the Mr. Bean trick. I'll get a tin of dynamite, a tin of paint and a stick of dynamite and sellotape off the door. But no, seriously.
I know.
It's good, isn't it? It's all right, isn't it? Yeah.
And can you believe it? I mean, obviously, we're looking at, you know what it's like when you look in the diary, your events diary, and we're kind of looking now towards Christmas and New Year and all those kind of good things. And we're thinking, oh my God, this will have been open almost a year.
I know.
I mean, that's like
I
insane.
can't believe that you still got hair on your head, actually.
I'm amazed. Yeah.
And you know, I mean, Mrs. Naughty's looking absolutely fabulous at the moment.
Aww.
So she's obviously blossoming somewhere.
Yeah,
As for the Egyptian room, yes, I think it's fantastic. I think the decoration in the club is amazing. I will be guilty of admitting that I have taken a few selfies for marketing purposes.
yes.
That's absolutely fine, my lovely.
And the picture of the Egyptian room went down a storm when somebody mentioned, I didn't realise they'd even put a family photo up of you.
I presume that's all the sphinxes and the...
It was those ancient Cleopatra type style characters with the...
It's the hair.
The papyrus.
It's the Uma Thurman hair.
That's
the
right.
Uma Thurman hair. That's what it is.
So I was certainly acting like the Queen of Sheba after they told me that.
So, my lovely, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? What have I been into? What have I been on top of? Well, to be honest with you, let's see where we start. So, obviously, January was a bit of a... It's January, and so not a lot happened in January. February was, again, one of those sort of let's get through life.
You did come to the launch.
You did?
You were at the launch party.
Did I get to it?
Yeah, one of them. We had about 6.
Oh, no, but I came to the social, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. I came along to the socials
Yes.
on the Thursdays. And to be honest with you, I at that point, I thought, yeah, this is actually working. This is good fun. And it's a really nice place. The environment's spot on. I'm not going to repeat all of that because you've heard it that many thousand times, listeners. Honestly, guys, it's good. March. So what do we do March? March, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we?
Oh, yes.
So March, we were very kindly invited to go back to the attic and to do one of our first big Bi2 for the year.
And this is the new attic.
This is the new attic. Ron, happy birthday. Sorry I missed it last week. He must be now the oldest, most respected club owner in the United Kingdom. And he runs a beautiful place. There was a little bit of tension over the music because they've had other people, evidently, with music and stuff, and you don't touch the DJ gear at the attic. And I'd sent through a copy of my suggested top tunes, pop pickers, and they said, yeah, we've got it all we've worked it out. And I said, do you mind if I just plug my thing in? And they sort of looked and went, we've actually got a licensed gizmo. And I said, oh, great, can I just log on to that? And logged onto it, pulled up the playlist, pressed play. There was a moment of raised eyebrows and big stares. What the hell have we let loose? And 5 hours and 51 minutes later, they said, can we keep the playlist? And I thought, we've done it. I've never seen the dance area in the attic absolutely packed all night. Normally, the music starts disintegrating at certain points.
Yeah.
And it happens in every club night, every place.
Yeah.
People were just happy to be in there, dancing, posing, chatting, everything else. So that was beautiful. We had a great night.
A similar kind of thing that's happened here that I don't want to go into. It involves Mr. MS Chaps. Have you heard that story? Mr. MS Chaps and the Tina Vonteese playlist.
I'm not going there on that.
No,
because
good.
I know that I know where my bread's buttered.
Mr. MS Chaps was like, this is a really good playlist. Is it Tina Vonteese's?
You're getting quite upset about this, so we'll change the subject.
Let's change the subject, yeah.
So anyway, March we did that, and then April was the big one, which was the amazing launch of an LGBTQ event in the V2V Club.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've got to be honest with you, it was so lovely to see so many people and allies and people that have been curious rolling up and just absolutely loving the night.
I said to you, and I really meant it, to me, we've been in this game a long time, and I have never...
Do you say in the game or on the game?
Debatable.
I said to you, we've been to Bi nights, we've organised Bi nights in the past, in the Naughty Hobby, and I have never been to an event where there's been such an eclectic mix of straight people, bi people, gay people,
but
teen
no
girls.
stress, no hassle.
No
stress, no
I
hassle.
know. And the thing is, and we were talking about this to somebody the other day, and I know in the beginning when V2V opened, there was a lot of chatter going, why aren't they doing a bi night and everything? But we'd spoken to you right from the beginning, hadn't we? Because we said, we don't want to rush into this. This is really important to us. We need to get it right.
And what's more, I have a tremendous respect for all the other events that are going on around the country, established clubs with established LGBTQ nights.
Yeah.
And I was so worried, and I still do be really, really cautious about this, of not clashing and giving you, listeners, the opportunity to plan these out and to be able to budget.
Yeah.
As well as find excuses for where you're going. That's everything we need to be really careful of in our community.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And just literally force feeding a bi night every week, all this sort of thing, doesn't work.
No, there's no point. Otherwise it waters it down.
No, it does. And what's more, the pie is so big, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that person, and our crew, me, Hayley, Chloe, don't want to be those people that are trying to undermine other events and cause tension. There's too much of that in other lines in life. We get that every day when we open up the news and we just see what's going on.
Yeah.
So we don't want drama. So we want to meld into existing calendars, pop up, wang, throw in a real good one, and then disappear for a couple of weeks and months and things, and then pop back up again and do it so when people do come, they really enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we prove that works.
Absolutely. Definitely. It was just amazing.
It was a great evening, wasn't it?
The Rocky Horror was fun. I just love being frank and fair. The V2V gig here was a success. It worked well, and it launched the Bi nights, the Vivid nights for you, and they've been a success. And you are so supportive of people. And we were just talking before I came on air while I was in the green room.
Not in the shed.
No, not in the shed.
We'll talk about the green bits later. And you were telling me about, people that are coming now, and they've now realised that you can safely park up and you can come in, you can get changed in the ladies' toilets. There's none of this flipping, what size toilet are you on?
And we've got a great big locker area at the back. We've got a big locker area, massive mirrors. We know how important mirrors and lights are. Really important to girls. And so it's totally safe. Door at the back, literally straight from the door.
How long have we got for today, by the way?
How long we got?
Yeah, for this podcast. Is this coming out in 3 episodes?
Oh, you can have a whole series. This is going to be longer than Star Wars.
There's no Klingons on my starboard bow, bitch. Mirage. So we went to the Mirage.
We love Connor and Debs.
Yeah.
They're very, very similar aligned to your journey as well. And they asked us if we'd do a night. So we did a night. That was fantastic because Connor, for some reason, had to go to some particular functions. So there was a degree of sort of trepidation over what's going to happen if they let us lot in. And again, the music was picked. Some of my regular fans and followers of the Tina soundtrack came along as well. Debs was sort of really excited because we'd gone up in November and I'd hijacked the music there. But at the same time, we got the atmosphere going. Cut a long story short, there was a point where the dance floor was quite light, the bar area was empty, and she came up to me, she said, "What's happened? Where is everybody?" I said, "I think it's time for what we call in the trade a welfare check." And she sort of went, "What do you mean?" I says, "Behind the curtains." And she's like, "I don't normally go really behind there. Other people do that." I says, "Come on, love, you're the owner. It's your gig." At the same time as I do believe, I think "I Want to Give You Devotion" was booming out, followed by "Put Salt and Pepper, Push It," and "I Like to Move It" was playing. At the same time as we burst through the curtains to see the big bed in there, looking akin to Caligula's orgy. And her jaw nearly fell off her head. And she went, "I've had gigs and we've had gigs up here. Sometimes it happens. And I hear about it and I've seen it, I witness it because I do go through and I do sense check and welfare check. But that is, my God." And it was literally like hilarious because our dynamic of play means that it's not necessarily conventional.
Yes.
And it could be T-girls, guys, girls, 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 guys, guys, girls, T-girls, T-girls. Heinz 57 varieties on one bed. And she was absolutely in awe of it. There was a few lovely allies there that were happy to watch.
Yeah.
And I was watching this one particular couple. I cruised past. I said, "I hope you're okay, you're not offended." The girl was like one of those little nodding toys, it bouncing up and down like this. She said, "This is better than Pornhub." I said, "You get it for free here."
And you're aware that Connor and Debs are the only, to my knowledge, auntie and nephew relationship owner of a swinging club in the UK.
Connor came back later in the evening and Auntie was literally offloading. Connor's jaw and his eyes, he's got very piercing blue eyes.
He has.
They were getting wider and wider, and he was like almost hands on head going, "When are they coming back?"
Yeah.
But Mirage, beautiful place. And don't get put off by its distance, its location, because to be perfectly honest with you, once you get into that part of the world, you move around fairly quickly.
And of course, it could be the only club in Lincolnshire.
I know.
Left.
Unfortunately, I hear there's a certain other one, a Chunky Muffin, is on the market, which is good.
I suppose you kind of like, it's right the opposite end of Lincolnshire. It's a big county, isn't it?
Yeah, but even so.
So you've got Chunky Muffins right down south, which now up for sale.
It's up for sale, isn't it?
Do you fancy it?
1.1 million.
Yeah.
I need to do the lottery, darling.
We didn't have enough in the piggy bank, we checked.
I think, Tina, if you go down the back of your sofa, what do you think?
I might find a body. See, there's stage production of Hannibal's going on at the Curve Scene, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Clarice. That's already going off. That's getting dark, isn't it? So that's May. So June. What happens in June? Me and a most beautiful bunch of long-time friends decided that we just fancied a retreat for the weekend. So we went onto that Airbnb site and we found what we thought was the utopian ideal scenario. It was even better because it was near to a steam railway, and then discovered that was a bit of a scam actually. And Airbnb, to their credit, were fantastic, and they were really supportive, really grateful for the fact we'd uncovered something and came up with another option. a small £2.1 million mansion in near Windsor. And it wasn't related to anyone that's moved from there recently either.
Are you sure?
Definitely.
Prince Andrew, I've heard, is looking for a new home.
I'm not going to get into the politics. So
I tell you can't call him that anymore.
Oh, he's not, is he? He's just Andrew.
The artist
formerly known as, yes.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not going to get into all this media stuff because, no disrespect, but I mean, the BBC market is terrible now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I used to be on a BBC at least once a week. and ever since this fucking scandal with bloody Fab Swingers, the quality has gone down the pan. I mean, I've had to go private. It's ridiculous. I'm not impressed with that, trying to drag our Fab through the mud like that.
No.
I mean, we admit, let's be honest about it, it's like the M1. It's bloody awful when it's terrible.
Yeah.
You don't get anything. You don't, literally, it's awful. But then when we all need the M1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We love to hate it.
Yeah.
But what all of that thing uncovered was scapegoating something.
Yes.
Which is unnecessary because that isn't the true problem there, is it?
No, and it would have happened,
it could have happened a lot worse elsewhere.
But, and what happened to that lady, what allegedly happened to that lady, what she claims, would have happened anyway, regardless of Fab Swingers, because it was nothing to do with anything online.
Exactly. Thank you.
So, yeah.
But my BBC market's just been dire. I already have had to go out hunting, which is terrible.
So come on, tell us about this mansion.
So this mansion, we turned up, and I mean, it was 12 bedrooms.
I got a photo of a certain Tina Vonteese looking like a certain Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, well, there was a situation where in the morning I said it's time for a bit of a hoover up, so I put on my I want to break free gear, so I've got the pink top, I've got the tiny little PVC thing, and I'm running round with a hoover. There was also Rock the Cat's bar on the dining room table. We won't go into that one. And there was one or two other compromising videos. When I was doing the walk through the country house, I did it to the Blur song, and I've forgotten all about the lines, Morning Glory, and that's another story.
Yeah.
As I'm walking past a couple that are maybe having an intimate relationship, I had to be very careful to make sure nobody's face appeared. And I was literally walking around doing the selfie, lip syncing to the song as I'm walking through the house. At the same time, my eyes are like going like spirals in all different directions to make sure that what I was witnessing going on in this house of debauchery was not actually on public domain. But yeah, there were some other beautiful things. I mean, there's some people there that love to get dressed and they've never really done it in public. So for a day to be able to spend it dressed, walk around the garden, totally enclosed, not upsetting any neighbours. Nobody that was flying over on the approaches to Heathrow could actually see what was going on at that distance.
Yeah. And I suppose as well, they're with other people, so they, for the first time, they can share their experience.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
The swimming pool was beautiful. There was a point where I think we had a complete let's not bother. I ended up literally bombing into the which was fantastic until I realised, of course, that the hair on my head probably took off like a dead
You didn't think that one through, chicken, did you?
I can't believe it's not real.
That was hilarious. We had so we did that, and then June was the Alternative Awards. Now, there's been lots and lots of hype about the Alternative Awards all over the place. I've been promoting it all year. I ended up doing a big thing about it.
It's been big this year.
And to be honest, it is now the most credible awards ceremony in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And because we've got it hosted in Leicester, it's beautiful because it means that it's affordable and it's actually central in the UK rather than central around the pretty people in London or Manchester. I'm not being disrespectful to those cities, but normal people can afford to go to places like Leicester because the hotel prices are not ridiculous. The nightlife, the food, the entertainment is all very realistic, which is beautiful, especially in the current climate.
And I heard a certain T-girl got nominated for something, And I was kind of like, but hold on a minute. These are all like massive, online content creators.
I mean, the people that are in the categories are seriously big players in the United Kingdom.
And all of a sudden, we've got this T-girl.
The little Leicester old queen goes up against some of the biggest names in the industry.
You were nominated.
And ends up in the top 3.
Exactly. I was going to say, it wasn't just you went up against them, my lovely.
I can only imagine the scenes inside Athena when your name was called out. Bear in mind you're on home turf.
Yeah, but the home crowd were really supportive, and everybody in the venue was sort of like supportive. And it is all top secret.
Can we mention the category?
LGBTQ advocate.
Cool.
Brilliant.
And I was reliably informed that the actual difference between the 3 people, it was very, very closely run.
Yeah.
And congratulations to the guy that won.
Amazing,
honey.
And the fact that it's not filmed. You don't have to practice that moment when you're nominated and, you have to smile when somebody else wins. The ones in Hollywood when they do that. And you go, you're not happy about a bitch, just be honest.
Well, I don't need to because it was recorded. And the film recording of the cheers for the other 2... then all of a sudden, cheers for Muggins. No, that's me being very conceited and big-headed. But needless to say, that was good fun. But seriously, right, the Alternative Awards, they've got it set up. That was year 2. Year 3.
Yeah, it's only year 2.
They've opened up the... they've learnt all the good bits, and there have been some contentious bits, and they've worked out solutions for those going forward. The place was packed. It was beautiful. The atmosphere was so inclusive. And we had some great characters in there as well.
Connor and Debs were also from Mirage, were nominated and won Best New Venue.
Yeah, Connor and Debs won Best Club, and also Best sort of new, I can't remember which one it was now, sort of hosts and things, which I thought was beautiful. And it really does validate the hard work that they've put in, the same way that you put in so much hard work here. And that was beautiful. I think there was some very, very humorous moments, and then the after party started, and it had to be Red, just literally... Red Ammunition, she was given control of the decks and the place just erupted, which was really, really good fun. Locally, the Naughty Pineapple hosted a after party, which was gratis for people that had attended the event. I stuck on loyalty there with that. I went down to the Naughty Pineapple. I was very tempted. I got a little divert organised for a few of the T-girls that are into dancing, so they did divert somewhere else, and they literally turned up and found there were shots on the bar of re-entry and spent the night raving away, which was good fun. But the Naughty Pineapple, that place erupted. It was fantastic. We had good fun.
The theme is just around the corner.
Yeah, the whole thing's very central.
Amazing.
So it worked out really, really well. But this year, they've got more categories. We're doing a big meeting on Monday night to talk about exactly how things are going forward for next year, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And they've very kindly asked me to go back again and be the LGBTQ ambassador for them.
Yay!
For the second year running, so I must be doing something right.
Amazing.
Next thing is they'll be offering me jobs at bloody Downing Street with a cat.
We would definitely have to be more involved.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely think you guys need to get on board with that, especially with a podcast.
Yeah.
This is a very good podcast, by the way. Just saying
with
that.
Tina Vonteese. Absolutely.
No, we've only just caught up. Where are we now? We're an hour in and we haven't got to June.
We're only half an hour in.
I was invited to a very, very beautiful person's hen party in the middle of a city.
A certain well-known person.
Yeah. Cut a long story short, the guest list was very, very eclectic and very vanilla. And a lot of it is a lot of some of the biggest influencers in the United Kingdom for trends, businesses, that sort of thing. And for some bizarre reason, she invited me. I was aware of the venue and I knew of its connections. and it is bloody posh. So I was thinking the protocol here was a 2-hour bottomless brunch.
Wow. Dangerous.
With unlimited drinks. And so I ordered my nice, sensible meal. And that was arrived about 6 glasses of Prosecco in. But the night before, I suddenly thought, hold on a minute, football, city centre, football crowds.
Yep.
Yeah.
This could be a bit awkward for everybody.
Yeah.
We need safe space. As it was, I happened to know the previous general manager. And I mentioned to him about 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to so-and-so's. Didn't you used to work there? He turned around and went, what's wrong? And I said, this is the situation. He said, leave it with me. I said, thank you very much. Now, when you know people and people know you and they say, leave it with me, you don't just trust them implicitly, you trust them with your life because you know they're the sort of characters, like you do in this lifestyle, that are real, genuine, bloody good people.
That's true. That's so true.
Without saying anything, we all turned up at the venue. I started to get a little bit antsy because as we met the list of people that weren't necessarily in the pre-party WhatsApp group, I started to recognise a few people from our lifestyle. They started to recognise me, so we all pretended to be poker face. And we're all thinking, what a bizarre, crazy connection. And it's that awkward situation that you have on a Monday morning if you're in the lifestyle and it's underground, where people say, what did you do at the weekend? And you turn around and went, gardening. So, okay, we have the streets are filling with football fans. There's England shirts everywhere. There's lots and lots of alcohol being consumed. It's roastingly hot, and you know full well that it's going straight to the heads. We're in this beautiful venue, and we get through the first hour, then the second hour, and then at the end of the second hour, a few of the people are starting to look at their watches thinking we're going to get kicked out. The supervisor comes walking up very sheepishly and turns around and says, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to welcome you and thank you very much for attending. The management have made the decision that you can stay as long as you want, and someone told me I've got to give you these, and plonked a load more bottles down. To which everyone was in slightly, what's going on? Yeah. Where's the bill? And the young guy came up to me and whispered in my ear and turned around and says, Chris says, I've got to look after you lot, stay as long as you want tea. And I said, thank you very much, that's gorgeous. Meanwhile, we went out for more vape breaks, the gang of 4 of us from the lifestyle, comparing notes about Naughty Pineapple, Ecstasia, various swingers clubs, various kink events, and all then having to walk back in. At this point, we're all slightly pissed and keep it undercover and be really nice to these great big business influencers who seem to say, you 4 seem to be getting on like a house on fire. We got away with it.
You didn't want to turn around and say, yeah, it turns out we've got quite a lot in common.
Nobody wanted to out anybody because these guys are like, this is mega business things. And we were like thinking, shit, this is going to go horribly wrong if one of us turns around and blurts out, I fucked you. So we had a really good giggle over that. I made my polite excuses and literally hot-footed it across town to my local, the Rainbow and Dove, to watch the football. So I went in there, watched the football. Everyone said, would you like a drink? And I went, yeah, water. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. And then the guy that I'd spoken to is connected with them, so subsequently he looked at me and turned around and went, so you're still standing then, are you? So I said, I don't know how much longer. So I watched the football there and then scooted off to my nightclub afterwards at half time because I was getting seriously fed up with the amount of to-ing and throwing and no goal scored draws and stuff, and walked in there at the same point as England won, and the whole place fucking erupted. The music was fantastic, the DJ was totally on point, we were partying till 4 a.m. Sunday didn't happen. Monday didn't happen, and I turned up at work at 1:30 on Tuesday. And I wasn't late, and I was sober. But we had a really good night. That was great.
The football did kind of like alter the parties because
alter them. It destroyed them.
Yeah,
nobody could disappear out.
We were very lucky.
We were lucky, actually.
You had some good nights, though.
We had a couple of hosted parties.
Yeah,
socials. I went to one of your socials during that time. It was really busy.
Yeah, we were lucky.
To meet the Garden of Delight. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's more like flipping Chelsea Flower Show out there.
That's Alan Titchmarsh and, yes, Mrs. Curious
our very
Dubster.
own Charlie Dimmock.
Charlie Dimmock with bra.
No, they were awesome.
You can keep asking her, but I'm not sure she's going to let you.
She is. She's Charlie Dimmock without the bra. I'm convinced of it.
You'll get slapped over the back of the knuckles.
I will, yes. And I've seen
they've been away, haven't they, for a whole weekend? They've been raving.
Well,
the Dubsters.
They've gone festival in.
They went complete festival in,
That's
didn't
last
they?
weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we had the competition of festivals because I was at Brighton, and that's a festival.
You were.
Which is last week, this few days ago.
Yes.
We had the most amazing time at Brighton Pride.
We've got to talk about this.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you were our ambassador, really, for going down there.
Yeah.
Roving reporter. What was it like?
It was fantastic because we rolled up. We found this most amazing Airbnb smack bang in the heart of it.
So for anyone that's not been, including myself, never been to Brighton Pride.
300,000 people.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
Where does it take place, Tina? Is it kind of in the streets? Is it?
Yeah. So you have Brighton Pride sort of starts on the Friday with the bars and the clubs, and you know the music is just like pure hedonistic, LGBTQ focused rave, dance, you name it, everything's in there. All the bars and pubs in the town are very, very pro LGBTQ.
They're just all inclusive.
It's totally inclusive.
Yeah. Brilliant.
The atmosphere is just really nice.
Yeah.
There was a lot of security, but it was very, very surreptitious. It wasn't overbearing. In the light of the sadness of what happened at the Tear Garden the week before
in Germany.
Berlin.
Awful, absolutely awful.
You know, there were one or two areas where they've closed off roads and put barriers up and stuff like that,
it's
which
sad.
is great because it means we can walk the streets. And we felt safe.
But it is sad that even, I mean, me and Mrs.
day and age,
we were like, we knew obviously you'd gone, and we were like, God, I hope Tina's going to be okay. Yeah. It's so sad that we have to think like that now.
I know.
You know?
But unfortunately, you know, there are situations. But so that was Friday. So Friday we all landed. We decided we needed food. Auntie decided, I'll go around the local shops, we'll buy the stuff, we'll cook a meal. We had the most amazing meal. The guy, one of our crew, he's a fantastic chef.
Naked chef?
At that point, no, he wasn't naked at that point. Because we were worried about the wok.
Filth, Mr. N. Filth.
No, the washing up was naked. We loaded that dishwasher. And she didn't complain.
Cock one.
He was playing down the corner, mate. Gok1 was actually down on the beach at one point. Gok was.
Do you know?
I love Gok.
Do you know Gok? His parents actually lived less than a mile from me. They literally ran a chip shop.
In the next little
fish and chip shop, literally in the next village.
Yeah, I know that chip shop. Yeah. They've moved on now, but he used to come into the shop all the time.
Lovely, really lovely family. Really
beautiful
lovely family.
people.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So Friday night we all decided, so we went off to a pub called The Actors, which is on the edge of, directly opposite the Brighton Pavilion.
Yeah.
And all the Brighton Pavilion was in rainbow colours and stuff, which is beautiful because it's a lovely big building.
Do they have like stalls and things, and how, obviously they do, but how far?
Wait for it.
I am. I'm getting excited.
The Pride Parade itself is nearly 1.5 miles long.
Wow.
Right? It starts in Hove. The end of it is in Hove as it touches the front of Montpellier Road in Brighton.
1.5 miles.
The parade itself lasted nearly 1.5 hours just going through. But that's Saturday. We haven't even got there yet. We're on Friday.
Yeah.
So Friday night we find this bar called The Actors, which is lovely. And it's one of those pubs where it's the day before they get descended upon.
Yeah.
So the real people are out. and I say the real people, not in a disrespectful way, but the community. To get to the pub the following night, you need to queue up. For us, we literally walked in, grabbed a pint, tiny little snook of a place, sat around at the front, and there was a table there with a couple of couples. And there was enough space for a couple of us, and I leaned across and turned around and said, is anyone sitting there? Do you mind? And the next minute, they all went, oh, wow, yeah. They all slid up, and we all slid behind this giant table. There were two beautiful, normal couples. I can say normal, not in a disrespectful way, husband and wives. But they were fascinated by us. He was fascinated with Chloe's frontage. She was fascinated with my legs. And I would dig try and keep them under the table. And the rest of our gang, we were all just chilling, we were having a drink, and we had a really good time. And then the ladies decided that it was time for them to go home because the babysitters had run out, and they gave the lads permission to hang with us.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
The lads felt totally safe. And they said, you know, we've lived in Brighton and we just love the gay community because you guys, we know you're never going to hit on us, but we can go out for a safe night out.
Yeah.
And the ladies were beautiful. We all swapped numbers and everything else. And I says, give me 3 rings when he gets home and everything. Make sure he gets home safe and all that business. And they were like, likewise, love, you know, all that business. And then the rest of our crew were quite tired because some of them had had to do the driving. Me and Chloe were lucky. We sat in the back of a beautiful car and we were just driven.
Like queens?
Like queens. Queens on the highway. So we decided to stay out. And they said, do you want to come with us to a straight bar? And we were like, fuck it, yeah, let's do it. You know, the opposite in Brighton. So we found one of the most welcoming straight bars in Brighton.
You must be the only T-girls to have gone to a straight
Well, there wasn't
bar.
many of us out either. As I explained earlier, a lot of people only dress for the day and then return back to normality or return back to reality, I think is the word.
Yes, yeah.
Because they have to. With us too, we're literally like, the moment we started on Thursday night, we didn't stop until Monday afternoon. So, of course, for us, we're normal with it.
Yeah.
And we love it. So it was hilarious. We ended up going into this bar. We had a great laugh. And then some of the guys that are in there are quite sort of like, you'd be thinking, oh. And they were great. They were wonderful. They were literally like, what's your name then, love?
Yeah.
And it's like, what's your name? XYZ. What do you do for a living? Bend girders. You know, what do you do for a living? Oh, this, that, and the other. You know, just really, but you're right, you aren't you? You know, and we were just like that.
And I guess for people like that, that could be their first real interaction with a T-girl.
Yeah. And they realise that we're not looking them up and down as a piece of prospective target.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. We just look at people as people.
Yeah.
So anyway, we finished. These two lightweights at this point had sort of said, we've got to go home. Me and Chloe are looking, going, what time is it? And Chloe turns around and says, it's about time for, if we're in Leicester, we'd still be, we'd just be going so-and-so, wouldn't we? I said, should we go somewhere else? And this is a beautiful bit. So these guys disappeared and we walked up and I went, I saw a bar. And she went, oh God, I think I know which one you mean. I says, yeah, the Marine Tavern. It has got the tiniest, almost like the half a house in between a tower block thing, you know, between a terrace. The tiniest frontage, beautiful little window, the Marine Tavern. It's probably the smallest bar in Brighton, but my God, it's got the biggest heart. It was beautiful. It's no bigger than this bloody Paris rum. In fact, do you know what? Looking at
this is bigger.
It's just a fraction bigger than this rum.
The Egypt room.
No, leave the family Ford photos out of it. I'm never going to live that one down. So anyway, we went in there and immediately we were made to feel welcome and everyone was having a raucous time. The music was sort of totally on point. The atmosphere was just so lively. The group of people that were in there, I ended up talking to this beautiful young lady that looked like Liza Minnelli with her lesbian girlfriend with bright neon green hair from Newcastle. And we were having such a giggle, me and Chloe and I'm not going to mention her name because she actually has a big profile job. The 4 of us were like a little gang. We were having a right giggle and those 2 were having a wonderful time. We won't go into too much detail. needless to say. And then you migrate around this pub, and the doorman, I'm going to name drop you, Nathan, because you're bloody legendary. He worked the whole shift. There was no trouble in that place whatsoever at all. Everyone was so wonderful, welcoming and inclusive. So we did that, and then we all sat outside in the street. We're allowed to sit on the street. We're sitting there, and we ended up talking to this girl from Sweden. She says, "What language do we speak?" And I said, "It's Swiss, isn't it?" She went, "Gotcha." We have a standard joke in Sweden about people don't know what the name of the language is in Sweden.
Yeah.
Because it's, otherwise you say Swiss and it's not, and they get Switzerland and it all gets messy, and then they have to do pictures and selfies and they have to put it on their social media. Another bloody tourist got it wrong. Seriously, it's a weird one, but yeah. So we ended up having a right wild night, and eventually we fell down the road back in through the front door and slept. And then it was the day of the parade. The parade, I have never seen such a riot of colour and sound and beautiful things. We poddled off down to the front, and it was quite a big deep queue thing, and you couldn't really get near the front, but because the two guys in our group are from Brighton, they knew exactly what to do and where to go. We walked through this dank, musty, dingy, totally terrifying subway that looks like it had been out of a horror movie, popped up this staircase to find ourselves in a sort of corner directly next to the curb, nobody in front of us, nobody behind us, and the floats are passing by at our feet.
Wow.
That's
Hence,
so cool.
all those photos that I took look as if I'm getting run over by a bus.
Yeah.
Right? And the whole parade went past us, and it was beautiful.
Were there any particularly themed, memorable floats that your favourites?
Do you know what? It's so difficult. I honestly, the Brighton College one was so colourful, it was unbelievable. Really? I don't like to sort of say anything about the competition, but the Lidl one was good. The Tesco one was really good.
Every little helps.
There was a lot on there. There was some beautiful. There's a beautiful Cadillac for and some American cars as well.
You sent me a picture. I had to lock myself away and
have a quiet
You had a
moment over his
moment, didn't
chrome.
you?
I had a very special time with that photo. 1950s caddy.
It was beautiful. And some of the actual performers and stuff. And there were people from every single avenue and every major company wanted a part of the action as well. And it wasn't pink wallpaper. They were genuinely LGBTQ colleagues that were supported.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And that was beautiful.
That's cool. And it's nice as well.
The unicorns on roller skates were hilarious.
Wow.
And the dinosaurs. I mean, there was a few dinosaurs. I was thinking, these guys must be melting in these suits. First thing I do when I get here for the podcast, he offers me a Chewit, and all I can think of is that 1977 with a bloody dinosaur. And I'm getting flashbacks to Brighton Pride now.
Now, when you say unicorn on a swingers podcast, we tend to think of just single ladies, but no actual real unicorns.
Fucking unicorns, mate. Yeah. So that was that. So Brighton, what's coming up? You're listed on Fab. That's amazing.
Yes.
At long last.
So we've not actually announced this yet. So
I've just dropped it, have I?
you've actually dropped it like a ton of bricks. We're really, really delighted that the V2V Club is now officially in the club listing section on Fab Swingers.
It is.
Which is not an easy task to achieve.
So we do need to say a massive thank you to everybody.
And yeah, we've had a lot of people, including yourself, Tina, that have sent
it.
sent messages.
Do you know how much probing's gone on to get through the...
and we've had some really absolutely lovely, wonderful reviews on there.
We have.
And it all ticked fabulous, and it's so lovely. Thank you so much to everyone that's left a kind review. Thank you.
And you're on Instagram as well now.
I know, that's because of you.
No, it's not.
It is. You were nagging me going, you've got to go on Insta. So we're now on Insta.
Yeah, but it's all helpful marketing, and it gives people the idea where you can log on anonymously and you can actually have a look at the site. Because because you can see the venue.
Yeah.
And we do little videos on Insta. And so Mrs. N, a couple of weeks ago, did the top 3 questions that we were asked.
We did, yes.
Weren't we? So we've answered them. So you can go on Insta and see what are the top 3 questions that we're always asked when people go to a swingers club.
Yeah.
You've got a Garden of Delights as well now, haven't you?
Yeah.
We've got the garden on there. Yeah, we've got the garden thanks to the Curious Dubsters.
Yeah, they've done a fabulous job. It looks amazing.
And what about this thing about vinyl? You naughty boys. Vinyl nights.
Yes.
Oh, skin tight 45s.
If you want,
luscious 33s.
I was going to say, if you want to go slower, 33s. if you want to make a night of it. Yes, so that is ran by the Curious Dubsters, who are going away on tour again. Selfish people leaving us.
Well, unless we lock them in the shed in the garden.
20th of August, you got one.
Yeah.
So that's just before they go away. So it's going to be a massive party on the Thursday night.
We're all going.
Yes,
that's gonna be really cool.
You can meet all the crew. You can meet the amazing Tina Vonteese.
And we're keeping the tickets just at a normal Thursday night price.
Yep.
So for couples and single gentlemen, it'll be £10. For single ladies, it'll be £5 to go to a swingers club party.
Yeah.
Got to be members, so you've got to go onto our website, V2V.uk. All the details are on there. It's on Thursday, the
20th
Thursday the 20th
of August.
And it is literally the Bon Voyage party of the Curious Dubsters.
Yeah, before they set sail. Bless
So yeah,
them.
come on to that. It's going to be an amazing night.
Yes, just remember on that one, we open at 7:30 p.m.
We do, and we close a little bit early. We close at 11:30 on that night. So
Well,
not
it's
till
a
2.
school night, isn't it?
It's a school
So-
night. But it's going to be an amazing party.
Yeah.
All the rooms are open. All the playrooms are open. Garden's open. It's still going to be warm. The weather's going to go on forever.
You hope.
Absolutely.
So the day before that, I'm hosting a daytime soiree at the Naughty Pineapple.
Excellent.
The soirees for our community have sort of been a bit hit and miss recently, and I thought, what a golden opportunity. So I
Amazing.
thought,
Spice it up.
11 till 5 at the Naughty Pineapple.
Excellent.
Lovely.
So just dig out their profile on Fab.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're all coming down here for the 20th.
The Vinyl
Awesome.
I booked a
Voyeurs.
hotel up the road so that we can actually just all crash.
You're
and
in the
party.
secret hotel. The secret hotel.
It's only 60 quid.
I know.
With breakfast.
I know. And 500 nectar points.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that bit.
You book that hotel through Nectar.
Yeah.
And you get 500 points every time you book it.
That's
Which will-
awesome.
So do that to so many events, and you will literally get a free night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will do. Then that brings us on to Friday the 28th
Yes.
of August. And we are back. Bi2 comes back. So we've given you a nice big long break, because the last time we did it was way back in April.
Yeah.
So the summer holidays are out the way, or they're on the end now.
Yeah.
And we would love to just do an end of summer
It's going to be absolutely awesome. We've got a
V2V rave.
V2V Bi2 28th of August.
Yeah.
It's going to be mad.
It's
And then the week after, on the 4th, we're at it again, because on the 4th, I'm hosting my own Just Tina Bi party.
Okay.
Everyone's welcome at the Naughty Pineapple because it's Pride. And
Yeah.
Leicester Pride, we'll have a little bit of fun at the Pineapple, then we'll all descend on one particular nightclub that I know. We can all go in there, have a bit of a boogie and a bit of a rave, then fall out of bed in the morning, do the parade. So that's August. I'm really looking forward to V2V again, going there. September we're doing the Naughty Pineapple, then we're doing Leicester Pride. Then in the end of September we're back at the Attic.
Yeah.
But then November we're back again for a fucking Saturday night. We get to do a Saturday night at the Naughty V2V. Nearly. Oh, edit that bit. I'm going to get seriously told off now.
Say it again.
I'm so excited because we get to do a Saturday night. And a
V2V.
Saturday night we party, and everyone comes out of the woodwork for
Hey,
that.
Saturday night
amazing.
Bi party.
Yeah.
at
All allies
V2V.
are perfectly welcome. You will love it. Like like we just were saying about Brighton with the two straight couples that were with us.
Yeah.
They tagged along with us. They flipping loved it, and they were safe, and they had a wonderful time.
Absolutely.
And that's what you get if you come to one of our parties.
Yeah.
You know,
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
It's gonna
should be
a
good
big
fun.
one.
But meanwhile, Paris Room's looking remarkably spotless.
I know.
Thank you.
This is actually even pre-cleaning as well.
It was actually.
And the bed's bouncing. Like,
Well, I'm just checking out this bed. I'll tell you what, you're going to...
You can get quite a good rhythm on it.
You could jump on these,
You can-
but I have to be
no,
careful.
you really
No, you
couldn't.
can't. Mr. N tried that, remember?
I wouldn't want to put my foot through it.
Oh no, they have been reinforced. You're okay.
Oh, yeah. We ended up in Prowler, right?
Right.
We ended up in Prowler, right? Imagine this, right? We're in Prowler. There's some beautiful people in there. They're all looking at the toys. I'm picking up the floggers, and I'm going, oh, this is a bit weak, isn't it, like this? On the top of the desk, there was a whole line of Clona Willies. What do I get from one of my colleagues? Tina, ask them. Walked up to the counter. Excuse me. Are those only the biggest pots of lube you do? He turned around and went, yes, love, but we do deals on them. I went, thank you, that's lovely. Do you do any other Clona kits? He went, what do you mean? I said, well, you've got Clona Willies there. Do you do Clona feet? And on that note,
Tina Vonteese, thank you very much. She's done it again.
She has.
Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, Tina.
Bye.
Bye.